Now, one of the most important aspects or advantages that I see with the Bartol MagProbe solenoid valve and relay tester is its ability to make a test while the equipment is fully operational. Can you tell me what the benefit to that is in a couple different industries? I'd appreciate that.
Well, in case of bottling companies or any kind of operation where the computer controls all the valves. In other words, a bottling company, as it fills the bottles, excuse me, it is to fill the bottles. You want to know how long the valve has power. And again, you're isolating it from mechanical, electrical, and you're also testing the length of time the pulse is applied to the solenoid valve. But when these automated machines quit, the objective is to keep the machine running if at all possible, because resistance measurements are not the best way to check anything. It's always best to leave the power on and make power on measurements. But at the same time, you can isolate it quick while the machine is running, which if you turn it off, you might not be able to isolate it with an ohm meter. However, under actual operating conditions, you will see the problem as it exists on the equipment while the machine is running. There's nothing like keeping the machine running because you have the actual operational experience with it.
Well, I understand that you're selling a lot of these testers to the elevator industry, so there must be a tremendous time savings for these people, and takes a lot of the headache out of the troubleshooting process that they use. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, some of the elevators are hydraulically operated, and some of them have the older solenoid elevators have ice cube relays, which they still use in the industry. And when you have, say, 50 or 100 of them in one elevator, that's a tremendous amount, and they're plug-in types. So how do you get on the terminals to measure a voltage if you don't use a voltmeter? You open the panel, you swing it out, and there's hundreds of wires behind it. I mean hundreds. And you have to get on the terminal strips. Or you can pull the solenoid valve in and plug it in and try to get on the terminals. But with a mag probe, you can go one to the other in seconds and find out which one is on, which one is off, and isolate the problem as not having power to it, or else a bad relay.
So typically, testing an ice cube relay on an elevator, it's pretty rough, right?
It is. Well, not only that, but on elevators, they have some that are hydraulically operated, so you can check the solenoid valves that operate those. Plus, on elevators, if you have the doubt about the DC motors that drive the elevator, you can check the field windings in those too, which is an added benefit besides checking the relays and the regular solenoid valves. You can check the field windings and the drive motors.
How long does it take to find a bad solenoid or relay using a voltmeter?
Well, it depends on if it's for a solenoid valve, it'll take, with a voltmeter, I'd say 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes as much as a half an hour, depending on the circumstances and how crowded it is. But